Hey guys, so be soft, be a lady, keep it cute, keep it classy, stay high vibing, but stand up for yourself. Don't let people think because you're nice, because you're sweet, because you are anti-violence, because you don't like the drama that you're somebody that's not going to say how you feel. Now, everybody has a right to express themselves, and it's okay to express yourself. It's actually unhealing to hold in a lot of resentment or feelings. So you say what you gotta say and you leave it at that. You don't let it affect you. You don't let it change your character. You don't let it change how you look at everyone else. You just know that particular person or that particular type of energy is not for you. It's not what you like to deal with, is not what you mesh well with, and it's okay. However, don't let people run over you because you are a child of God, because you are somebody that walks in the light. That does not mean that you don't stand up for yourself. Don't do that. And standing up for yourself does not mean you're toxic. Toxic does not mean that you are bothered, and it doesn't mean that you have any issues. It's like you just don't mind defending yourself. Like, I'm sweet, I'm nice, I'm light, but I'm going to say how I feel. I'm going to be stern on how I feel. You be stern with your boundaries. You don't let people cross them that you do not want to cross them. Don't let people convince you anything that you already know. Don't let them have you thinking that you don't know what you're talking about, because at the end of the day, as long as you stand in your power, you continue to be you, you continue to be walking the right path. Everything else you leave to God, and it will all come to light. You don't have to do anything but be yourself. You don't have to do anything but walk in your truth. You don't have to do anything but make sure that you're doing things to continue to work on you. You do not act in revenge off of what people done to you, and everything that you know is not to be exposed. Some things you keep to yourself. When you let people think they're fooling you, you let people think that they are getting this past you and getting that past you, it's all right. Them thinking that they have got away with whatever it is they feel like they got away with has nothing to do with you. All that you have to do in God is to walk your path that He laid in front of you, and shut your mouth about the things He wants you to shut your mouth about. Stand up for the things that He's telling you need to stand up for yourself about. Address the things that He leads you to address, and He will work the rest out. You let people feel and think how they want. That's their right. But God says vengeance is His. If you take vengeance in your own hands, you don't do anything but put yourself in the line of those people that already made those bad choices. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta continue on keeping your vibes high. And if you know people are deliberately trying to make you mad, you don't let it. That don't mean you can't speak out on how you feel or what's going on, whether people believe it or not. When the truth do come out, they all be looking like, oh my God, I wish I would have believed her. That just tells you that they're so sweet. They're not gonna get. They can't sense energies like you. And don't blame them. You don't blame nobody. It's okay. Not everybody trusts their intuition. Some people can be persuaded because they don't follow their gut. They don't follow their inner voice. They don't follow their intuition. But that's something that they might have to go through a journey to learn on their own. That doesn't mean that you let yourself be held back because of it, nor do you allow yourself not to speak your truth so you can, that's your closure. Speaking your truth, how you feel, in a way that you can just let out what you have on your mind or your heart, and then you don't go back to it. That's it. You got it out, you said how you felt, you keep it moving. And you understand that when people throw things at you to try to bother you, if you already know that's what they're doing, you know how to handle it. You don't let it bother. Like, you have to be sure of who you are. You have to be sure in yourself. Period. And it doesn't matter if nobody ever owns up to their petty stuff, because they don't want everybody else to look at them like that. Know that that's who they are. Deep down in their heart and soul, they know that's who they are. Some people enjoy being like that, but they don't want to say, yes, I know I'm an evil person, or I'm a bee with an itch. And I enjoy being a bee with an itch, because when I feel like I've accomplished ruining you, I laugh. I think it's funny when I look at you and I feel like I've crushed you. I think it's funny. But if you do that to me, I'm going to tell everybody, oh my God, look, it's an ass. And the people that allow themselves to be fooled, don't get mad. You let them be fooled. They will learn. Everybody has their own lessons to learn. And God puts in front of you that you have previously failed. And if you keep failing for that same thing, same mess, different person, or same mess with the same person, different victim, whatever, that is their choice. It has nothing to do with you. That's not your problem. That's their problem. You just get what you got to get out of it. You learn the lesson that you was missing, learn out of it, and you keep it moving. Never let anybody dictate how you feel, who you are, and what type of person you are. Because half the time, they don't even know who they are. Half the time, they can't even gain control of their own demons. So you never let anybody have any type of say so weight of who you are. How do you think you're gonna bother me with your words when you can't even look in the mirror and admit to who you are? You can't even tell your friends and family that, oh yeah, I did that on purpose and I laughed about it yourself. Like, you gotta pretend to your own family, you gotta pretend who you are, your real character. You gotta hide your own character to your own family. You gotta hide your own character to everyone around you. And I feel bad for you. I'm not even judging you. I feel bad that you can't tame the beast inside of you, and you can't be honest about the beast inside of you. That's a pretty confined state of mind. And for the people around you to know that you need help and don't care enough to help you, because they know something wrong, because they listen and agree, so you shut up. I ain't even being rude, but seriously, so you shut up. And instead of acknowledging and helping you get some mental help, because that is a mental disorder. That's why we talk about mental disorders a lot. There's a lot of people walking around here real psychopaths for real, and nobody speaks up or say anything until something happens and it's too late, and everybody want to talk. When you're locked up in a psycho ward somewhere, knowing they condoned it all this time, but don't nobody want to take no responsibility for being a part of the problem. But if they loved you, they would help you. If they cared about you, they would address the fact that you're losing your mind. But instead, they feed you sick habits and watch you destroy yourself. That's just what it is. And it's sad to say that people actually trust people like that. They trust people like that. I trust you with my secrets, but you're watching me destroy myself. It's just all messed up. I'm just saying, like, y'all gotta wake up, look around you, check the people that you share your energy with, check the people that you lay down with, check the people in your circle, check your family, because some of them be the ones manipulating behind your back. Y'all gotta. I'm just saying. Somebody that needs to hear this would have been heard it. Take it how it resonates. Take what you want to take out of it, or sleep on it. Don't matter. But it's always that day that everybody had that moment where they said, I knew it. I should have went with my gut, or I told you so. And remember, you heard it here. GD's food for thought. And as I always say, remember to pray. Bye, guys. Stand up for something or fall for anything. I'm going to always say that.